Well, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? It's old PawPaw. Got him another Harbor Freight tool to review. Oh, shut up. Darn dogs. Anyway, we're going to unbox this here saw. Oh, shut up. Oh. One dog's inside the garage, the other dog outside the garage, and they're talking to one another. Man, who's that crazy man? Anyhow, we're going to open up this 10-inch sliding compound miter saw with a laser guide system. Now, I'll tell y'all right now, we're also, in my next video, or here tomorrow, don't know how many other videos I did today, but tomorrow, I'll be doing the 12-inch. So stick around so you make sure you watch my video so you can see the difference in these things, alright? I bought the 10-inch before I bought the 12 because the 12 was more money. However, on one of them dead blame tent sales, I got me a sure enough bargain on the big old 12-inch, so I couldn't pass it up. Anyhow, we're going to unbox this rascal right here, just like you would get it from the store, and let's see what's going on here. The box says it is a 10-inch sliding compound miter saw with laser guide system, powerful 15-amp motor. It makes precision cross cuts, bevel cuts, and miter cuts. It has a dual linear slide rails for stability and smooth, precise cuts. 45-degree left bevel design. I will tell you right now, the 12-inch will go left or right. That's a big difference and may make the difference in your decision on which one to buy, if you're only going to get one. And the one thing, and this is item number 61971. And the one thing that really pisses me off about these damn things is that right there is all the space they give towards letting you know that there ain't no damn blade comes with this saw. That pisses me off. I mean, if you're not going to sell it with a blade, I totally understand, because some people that buy this will only use it to cut 2x4s. And some people that buy it's going to want to do that double bevel action so they can make picture frames and stuff like that. And want to make precise cuts, cut and trim, cutting, shoe molding and all that kind of stuff with a fine tooth blade. Totally understand. So you could be providing somebody with a cheap ass blade they're going to throw away anyway. Or you end up providing them with a blade and that ain't the kind of blade they want. They're just like, hell, I wasted my money, buying that with that blade because I didn't even use that blade. So, I totally understand not selling it with a blade. However, let a man know, the damn saw, you look at the picture, there's a picture right here and it shows a guy using it. It's got a blade in it. Right over here. Got a blade in it. It shows a blade in the picture. Blades sold separately. So that's one thing that I don't like. It really pisses me off that they do that. Don't be afraid to put a bigger banner on there saying, blades sold separately. Fine. Put it out there so I can see it, so I don't get pissed off at you for doing what I feel like is kind of sneaky type behavior. Okay? So, just go ahead and man up, Harbor Freight. Just say, hey y'all, now hold on. Make sure you get you a blade. Alright, I'm off that soapbox. Let's open this thing up and see what we got. I actually bought this well over a year ago. Alright, we open her up. What do we have here? Well, Here's a little hold down thing. Now this box, this saw's been in my garage, sitting near an open door. It's not been rained on, but it's been close to moisture. I don't blame Harbor Freight for this. So we got a little moisture on here. That's my fault, not theirs. Anyway, there's a little hold down, which we'll talk about later. Here is a dust collection bag. Hate them things. Here are, I know that these go on the outside, probably help support your lumber. Owner's manual and safety instructions. Do not cut your hand off. About all you need to know. Been doing this shit for years. I still got all 5 of them on each hand, so I'm alright. Now, there's extra brushes for the motor. It tells me one of 2 things. Either they're looking out for you because they give you some extra brushes if you ever need them, or they know they've got a cheap ass motor that's going to eat them up. Yes, dear, I'm making a video. Here are 2 batteries, 2 AAA batteries, which I assume are to provide power to the laser guide. And an Allen wrench for assembling something. Alright, so that took care of the first piece of styrofoam. I'll have to cut that up, use that for insulation on my chicken incubator I'm going to build. Alright. Well, we look down in here, and this sucker's ready to lift out. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Alright, just so you know, there ain't nothing else in there. You want to leave, huh?
Oh, no.
Are you ready to leave?
No.
Okay. Okay, folks, so all the parts, all the pieces you need, or all the pieces they sent, was in that top piece of styrofoam. Ain't pretty. Okay. That's nice looking, I'll tell you that. Boy, howdy. Hell, I don't know what to do next. I will tell you that basically what this amounts to is they've mounted one of their Chicago, pardon me, excuse me. Let's try it again. Basically what this amounts to is they have taken and mounted one of their Chicago Electric saws. Of course I call them a skill saw, that's just what we've, just like you call it adjustable wrench, a crescent wrench, because it's made by crescent. But anyway, basically, they've just taken a handheld skill saw and mounted it on this thing. It's starting to rain. We'll have to pursue this later. Oh, Lord. Well, like I said, it was raining, so we put us a postpone. Oh, shut up! So we postponed this video until today. And it was raining this morning, and now the rain's quit, and the sun's come out. Lord have mercy, it's hot and it's muggy. Oh. Well, I read the instructions to see, how much involved this is going to be, and you can download the owner's manual from the harborfreight.com site and look at this thing. But it's real simple. There's not much at all to it. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps as far as assembly. Now, these are your outfeed table supports, and the idea is to put them in there, and that's supposed to be the same height as this, and give you some extra support on your workpiece. Well, what I did is I went ahead and opened these up just to save us time on the camera, and then these just tighten down, and it holds this in place. Let me show it to you. Make sure you can see it here. It goes through here and it goes through there, and it stops right there. And then this thumb screw just holds it right there. You're not talking about a lot of support. What we're talking about is just keeping it from sliding out. That's all it is. Now, I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Like I say, I've already loosened up the thumb screw where I can go ahead and just slide it in there without anything in the way. And then I'll just snug that down. Okay. All this stuff I'm doing with it unplugged now. Now, one of the things that impressed me, I was kind of surprised. Now this is an old blade. We cannot judge this saw based on my old blade. Like I say, the damn things don't come with a blade. But this has been in my garage for quite some time. And just a little bit of rust that formed on the inside of that hole prevented this from sliding on there completely. So we got some pretty good tolerances right there. And right here, can't really see it, but you'll see it whenever you get your own. It says Spindle Lock. It's got a real good label right there. Spindle Lock. You push in on that whenever you go to remove or install a blade. And this is left-handed threads. So when you turn it clockwise, you're going to be backing the screw out. Well, I've already, just for the sake of saving time on the camera, I'd already broke this loose and got this ready to accept this blade. I already test fitted the blade on it. So we'll just show you how easy this is. You want the teeth facing towards you. Slide up in there till you get it over that. This piece goes on. You've got a thick washer and the Allen head bolt. You've got a slot right here that allows you access to the bolt. And remember, it's left-handed threads, so I've got to turn that thing counterclockwise to tighten it. So here we go. Holding in on the spindle lock. About ready?
No, not yet.
Okay, good. Okay. So again, notice I'm turning this counterclockwise. There's a spindle lock, lock it in. And this will continue to snug up and tighten as the more you use it. But I'm gonna tell you what, I almost didn't break that loose. They had that thing good and tight on there. Okay, another thing you got is your dust collection bag. All it does is just slip on here, just friction fit, there you go. A little hold down for your work pieces. Now I'm right-handed, so whenever I'm operating my saw, I'm using my right hand, and if I'm going to put a stop out here on this thing, I'm going to put it, for me, on the right hand side. Now if you prefer to use your left hand to operate the saw, then you might want to put a stop over here. But the whole idea behind this piece right here is so you can clamp down a piece of wood and it'll act like a stop where you can duplicate cut after cut after cut. And there is a little thumb screw here that little thumb screw here that goes in back here or the other side. And you have a thumb screw here to adjust your height, as well as being able to adjust it with this. So all I'm going to do is install it with it facing towards the rear, because I just don't want it in my way. I'm not going to be using it. So I'm going to store it like that. Okay? Only thing left to do is put 2 batteries in it for your laser. There is a battery compartment right here. Just open it up. Just like putting a couple of batteries in your remote control at the house. That's all there is to it. And you turn it on and off. Okay. I can't show it to you. It's too bright of sunshine out here. Now, what else we got? Okay, we've got all kinds of locks. We've got all kinds of things to prevent you from doing stuff to allow you to do stuff. I will tell you, the only thing I don't like about this, it's counterintuitive, is right here. That red thing lines up with 0. And of course we're right here, there's no angle. But it just feels weird that what I'm looking at is not sitting right over here. Okay, so that's just something I have to get accustomed to. Okay? And this is your slide lock. If all you want this to do is just be a chop saw, you can lock it in position right there. And now it's just a simple miter saw. You want to cut something larger, loosen that up. That'll allow you to come down and cut and pull right on through your material. On this side over here, we have a depth lock. We can actually control how deep that saw blade is going to cut so that we can actually make rabbet joints with this thing. We can lock it, we can prevent it from going any lower, we can make it go deeper. There's just a lot of adjustments that you'll learn to play with and enjoy on this saw. I do like it. I do like the features this thing has. Back here is the bevel lock. It's a right-hand thread. I'd already tightened it up once. There. This allows you to go up to 45 degrees at an angle like this. We can also do an angle like so. And now then we cut us a compound bevel. Okay. So there's your saw. I like it. I'm going to play with it here a little while later and do a little cutting and see what I think about it. All right, we'll be back after a while. It's hot right now. Now I will say this thing is very light on the front end. See there? So I urge you to secure this to something better so it don't flip over on you. I've maxed out the bevel to 45 degrees left, and I've also maximized the miter to 45 degrees left. And we'll try out our little hold down here, see if it'll hold this piece in place. Because that is a little awkward to try to hold that piece of wood when you're cutting at such a dangerous angle. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright. So now you can see how pretty and deep a picture frame we can make. See this, honey? See that?
Yep.
Of course, I did it on 45 degrees. I think 30 is more what you want, like that right there. But anyhow, it shows you what a compound bevel will do. So, there you have it. Do I like it? It's got a lot of nice features. But I will say this, I believe when we do the 12-inch, we're going to like it better. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll better tomorrow. Bye.